amplify the excitement of the folks in New Orleans as their Saints burst from the tunnel a moment ago. They're set, and we're set as well as the Saints get ready to do battle with the Green Bay Packers. The veteran kicker Mason Crosby set to do the honors here. And we are underway from the Superdome. That's fielded in the end zone. And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much as he's marked it.
Nah, they even got a team, bro. Don't let that fool you.
They do got a team.
No, they don't.
Let me show you, man. I'm going to destroy you right now.
They got rid of all the good players last year, 2018. Yes.
At the 21-yard line.
Nah. They roster is like shit right now, bro.
On 1st and 10, here's Breeze. Oh, look at Thomas wide open. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. Great way to start the drive. 20 big ones and a first down.
I think it all came together there. In-breaking route. Drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
Breeze now on 1st down. He hits his target, left side, Watson. And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. The completion good for 3, and it's 2nd down.
And, partner, I think that was a great example that not all tight ends are created equal. Because everything was right. Got the completion, but he's not one of the more dynamic guys in the league.
What the fuck?
So even though he caught it, couldn't turn it into much more.
No gain on the play there, so they're left with a 3rd down and 6. Now Breeze on 3rd down.
Right to you.
Trying to get it to Thomas, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Blake Martinez. And he will take this all the way down to the 38-yard line. He was trying to hit Thomas that time. They told us repeatedly earlier in the week in our meetings, we need some plays from our defense here on the road early. They got one.
Yeah, the dude behind him.
Above all week long pointing out to their defense that the other defense is rated higher than them.
Oh, you talking about doing that? They did that last run.
And they responded to the challenge.
Rodgers going to throw.
Yeah, I didn't want to throw it to him.
Crossing route.
I figured you would have that left side blocked up after that last time.
Devontae Adams, 38 yards. And the Packers have taken the early lead. And on that one, able to catch it, also able to have the wherewithal to take it in for the score.
And how about the phases of a successful catch and a completion of a play? Look the ball in, secure the catch, and then, of course, the run after the catch that ends up in the end zone.
And here's Lewis. And he'll be taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line. Out onto the field comes New Orleans. So Breeze going to lead the Saints up here 1st and 10 at their own 21. Try to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw.
I threw that fucking ball.
And down he goes.
Sometimes I watch games and wonder why they use play fakes on certain passing situations because it's not going to fool anyone. I don't know if that was the case here, but the end result was the same. No one fooled. The quarterback was hit.
On second down, Washington. And he finds enough of an opening to get this one back up to his 20. Kenny Clark, the big D tackle there to make the stop.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks and allow other people to make tackles. But when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
Now Breeze on the bootleg. And he's unable to haul it in, so it falls incomplete over the middle third of the field, and that brings up fourth. That makes him now 0 for 2 here in the first quarter on third down conversions.
And now they'll look to their defense because they need them to step up so they don't fall further behind here in the early going.
Now let's see how the offense still out there. They elect to go on 4th and 11. They do go for it. It's Breeze. That's complete to Meredith. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Fourth down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward. So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. Now Breeze. And all this is taken in one-handed. What a catch. And he'll get it down here to the 43. The completion good for 3, and it's 2nd down.
One-handed. Love the effort. Not much production on that play, though, huh?
Not a whole lot of yardage. You get that grab, you probably want a 1st down.
And he'll be the one in the film session if he's saying, hey, run that one back, coach.
Yeah.
Run that one back.
One more time.
Let's see that again.
One more time.
And they
right, cool.
And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by the Michigan man, Jake Ryan. And he's able to bring it out 5 yards shy of midfield to the 45-yard line.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
So after the INT, it's Rodgers. Lets it fly deep for Cobb. That is caught by Cobb.
Get out of here.
And it's a Packer
all
touchdown.
over his
Randall Cobb, 55 yards. And the Packers are able to strike quickly for 6. They're going to run for the Jones. And he is not going to get in there. He stops short of the goal line, and the lead is going to stay right where it is.
All right.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And here's Lewis. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28-yard line. Out onto the field comes New Orleans. And it's been a miserable start for them offensively, obviously. 2 drives, 2 interceptions.
And this is where you have to know your quarterback and know how you actually have to reach him. Do you do it with a little bit of humor? Maybe you break the ice a little bit like, hey, didn't we practice in that colored jersey all week, not the one that you're throwing it to? Or maybe you have to be stern with him. But whatever it's going to take to get the message, it has to be done. He's putting the game in jeopardy.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
I don't think any of us were surprised that they decided to start this drive on the ground after the last 2 drives ended in interceptions.
Unfortunately, though, not a lot going on that first play.
Yeah, I think the anticipation was felt also by the defense.
Only 3 yards on the catch. It's 3rd down. Now a play fake. Breeze. And incomplete. The contact made the ball roam free and brings up 4th down. You can tell they were hoping for a flag there offensively. Several on the sideline motioning, hey, why not a penalty? Why not a penalty? What did you see?
I think you've got to let them play, and the officials are instructed, if there's contact coming from both sides, no flag. Let them fight it out.
And forces fourth down. So here we go on fourth down with Breeze. That's caught by Meredith right side. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. They go for it on fourth down, and it pays off big time as they pick up 29. Breeze now 6 of 10 in his first down. He's got his guys a first down here. Now Breeze again. Over the middle, that's caught by Meredith. So a good spin move there before he's taken down. A nice little gain. Now before this second down play, we'll get whistles and a timeout. So as they take it over, we step aside. Breeze to throw again. His throw caught. What about the 5? And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. And now a timeout coming from the defensive side for the Packers. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. A first opportunity upcoming in the red zone for the Saints. They've got a first and goal just inside the 5. They come out here in the I. On first and goal, Washington. That gets them 3 yards closer here as it brings up second and goal.
Well, it's been the air game that's taken them down on this drive before they finally turned around and handed it off on the last play.
And now they're looking for the big boys to get them in the end zone. Couldn't do it there.
It'll be interesting to see. Offensive lines had to pass block a lot on this drive. Will they be able to revert and fire out and create some space in the run game?
On the keeper, it's Breeze.
Get in there.
Takes it across and into the end zone. Touchdown, Saints. Drew Brees taking it in. And the Saints are back within a score. What's good on the extra point? And this is back to a 5-point game. Lutz now to kick this one away. This will be taken to the back of the end zone.
Oh my God. What?
Touchdown, Packers. Trevor Davis officially with a return of 108 yards. And the Packers add 6 to their lead.
And as we've talked to special teams coaches, that theme of being aggressive continues to come through, doesn't it? When they moved the kickoff back to the 35, it was going to cut down on the number of opportunities. But if you've got a special guy, you give him the green light no matter where he fields in the end zone. And in this case, it paid off handsomely.
He fielded it deep in the range of emotions. Maybe you're like, oh, no, don't. And then all of a sudden you see him break it, and you're like, yeah, way to go.
Yeah, sometimes you have to remind your head coach that he approved the green light for bringing it out from deep in the end zone, and that's exactly why he did.
And here's Lewis. And nice work on the return as they'll start their drive just past the 30-yard line. The Saints offense now, they get ready to head back onto the field. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to increase the urgency a little bit, maybe pump up the pace, maybe go 2-minute. Who knows? Let's see what they decide to do.
On first down, Breeze. He'll buy some time right. It's brought in right side by Ginn.
I seen him too. I sure thought he was going to jump up and intercept that shit.
Right off the bat, it's a
That's why I stuck my teeth. I was like, yeah, I seen it coming. I was like, fuck.
Now a first down carry. It's Kamara. And this will be taken across midfield and into Green Bay territory. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on second and short. On play action, it's Breeze. Looking long for Thomas.
Give me that shit.
Thomas, he's got him.
Yeah.
Touchdown, New Orleans. Michael Thomas, 49 yards. And the Saints have cut it back within a score. The fly route works for the TD ground.
And you know what the receivers love to say? If we get even with the defender, we're leaving. And that's exactly what he did. All the way into the end zone. And then he was on the business end catching it once he got over the stripe.
This is taken about 7 yards deep. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The Packer offense now ready to get back onto the field. Rodgers will bring the Pack up with a 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. Here's Rodgers. Going up top. Nearly picked off there. Almost intercepted. Instead, 2nd down.
Well, I guess we just discovered that someone is certainly not going to sit back and just take it in this game, huh?
No, they were trying to get that touchdown back in one shot.
One shot, trying to help out his defense and let the other team know they were coming after him.
Line of scrimmage, again the 25, 2nd and 10. Rodgers again here on 2nd and 10. Lets it fly deep for Cobb. That's caught inside the 20.
Damn, you gotta be kidding me.
He didn't want to let me jump. Territory. It's a big play there for Green Bay. 61 yards. Line of scrimmage moves from their own 25 all the way to the red zone now for 1st and 10. Into the red zone. It's Rodgers. Drops it to Jones.
No fucking way.
Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another 1st down. And a good quarterback facing zone coverage. If he has just a little bit of time to survey the scene, that's what's going to happen.
No doubt about it. If there's no pressure, he's going to continue to pick them apart because he'll have all that time to find someone open downfield.
I should have never moved his ass. Damn.
Touchdown. A great effort there. Taking it in. And the Packers add on to their lead. And it's no good. For the 2nd time now in this 1st half, he's missed an extra point.
Oh, God, I can't believe I missed.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And here's Lewis. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get it up to the 29-yard line.
That's what
out onto the field comes New Orleans. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline. Because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. First play of the drive, a success, 19 yards.
On any given pass play, you never know exactly where your exit points are going to be.
Yeah, I called Madden.
Flush to his left, still on the run, able to accurately throw the football for a nice 1st down.
So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. Breeze now on 1st down. He's going to sling this deep downfield. So they took a shot on 1st down, but couldn't connect.
Oh, hell no. He caught that, Hovey. Nah, boss. I hate to say that. Nah. Look, I can't fucking challenge that shit.
He's been the guy already over 100 yards here in the 1st half. Could have had a lot more if he would have been able to haul that one in.
In fact, our statistician Marvin was already handing me a piece of paper with that yardage totaled on it. He thought that catch was going to happen just as you and I did as well.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. From the gun, it's Breeze.
That's to you.
And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off by Blake Martinez.
I mean, I seen it too, and I threw it. I didn't lob it. If I'd have lobbed it, I would have got it.
Well, partner, after the conference championship games, there was a lot of talk about the overtime rules, understandably so. Do you think that anything needs to be changed in the NFL overtime situation?
I don't think so. And you got to remember, I'm an old crone, all right? So here's the deal on it. The NFL jumped into popularity with an overtime game. The Baltimore Colts being the New York Giants. Back in, what was it, 1959, 58, 59?
Nope.
And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Eli Apple.
This nigga didn't want to run. You see that shit? I just stated that. But I had an interlock stick forward and I was playing holding RT.
The 2-minute warning here on the NFL on EA Sports.
That fucker did not want to fucking run. He was like, nah, I'm going to stand right here. Like, damn, bitch. He's like, nah, I don't want to go out. I don't want to go out there. Nah.
So after the INT, it's Breeze. And his throw is incomplete.
Wide open.
Meredith, the intended target. And that'll bring up second down.
This game's
While we
gonna
have
have
a
some
second,
issues,
Charles,
bro.
the Patriots, of course, back in the Super Bowl, getting the 37-31 victory over KC in the AFC title game. Great game, but, you know, the Patriots...
nobody believes in them.
Yeah, right. They're playing that underdog card, but I thought it was funny because after the game, they asked Tom Brady, were you guys just trying to use that for your own motivation? He said no comment because they were. They know they're not the underdog.
They know it, but when you've been that great for this long,
you need something.
You've got to find something different. And Tom Brady, I've got to give him credit. Somehow he made his team buy that and believe in it when no one else in the country did. And I think it really started with their first playoff game this year when the Chargers came to town. I know I picked the Chargers against them. A lot of people picked the Chargers. They took that as, well, no one believes in us. And everyone thinks we're not as good.
Get that in there.
A big play for the Saints on third down. 45 yards.
Tell the truth, partner.
You got that right.
You didn't think he was coming down with that one, did you? Come on, tell me the truth.
No, I didn't. I'll tell you what, though. A one-handed grab of that length. Talk about giving your team a little juice.
Oh, big time. I mean, everyone's going to be excited about that one, whether you're on the field or not. It permeates its way through the entire team.
Damn,
and I can't wait to see what they do on the next down.
And this one's going to go the wrong way. Losing yardage back at the 42.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch. But even with that completion,
it was on
0
there.
yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly.
What the fuck is that about?
Inside the 15-yard line. He got 29 yards that time. So in the second quarter, he's already up over 100 yards receiving now.
And isn't 100 the magic number for a really good game for a receiver? So he got a chance to really shatter that and have a profound effect on this game.
Into the red zone, it's Breeze. And this is intercepted, but they'll say out of bounds. So very close to a turnover there in the end zone. Ben Watson was the intended target. That'll bring up second down.
What is heartbreaking pain I can change?
Again, they'll throw with Breeze. And he's got him. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. Kevin Meredith from 13 yards out. And the Saints are back within a score.
I think everyone in the league talks about finishing.
Nothing luck about that. It's straight skill, homie.
A half, a game, a series, whatever. But they're finishing the first half in fine style, putting that one in the end zone.
They did. They didn't leave much time on the clock either. Well done.
Right there, homie.
Into the end zone. They cut the deficit down to 4.
I trucked his ass.
So they run it in on the two-point try. You know, so often, Charles, we talk about from the offense's perspective what you do on the two-point conversion. How about the defense? How do they play run versus pass?
It's really difficult for them because I think most teams want to play for the pass. That's what they see most teams do.
Oh, no.
And so are you able to
Nah, you ain't getting it this time.
If the team decides to run it? Very difficult. I think what you're seeing a lot more now, people blitzing the two-point conversion. They want you to make a quick decision and make it right now.
There, the offense wins the battle for 2.
I'll be going hard, nigga.
35 seconds, all that remains in the first half as they come up on first down. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Lets it fly deep for Cobb.
No, he did not.
Touchdown, Packers.
Oh, God.
Randall Cobb with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Packers are able to strike quickly for 6. Third time's the charm on the extra point as he gets this one to go. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And here's Lewis. And he'll take this across the 25. Couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line.
Oh, why am I going to run through you?
Comes New Orleans. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
A little over 20 seconds remaining in the half as they'll line up here 1st and 10. They go play action here on 1st down. And he's going to drop this off to his fullback.
This nigga right here, yo.
Knocked out. But fortunately, the Saints were able to hold on to it, so they will indeed keep possession. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime.
Ah, fuck, wrong one. What? Oh, hell no. Time out. Oh, I can't call it again?
Breeze to throw on second
Oh,
down.
my God. I just fucked this play up.
He'll air it out deep for Thomas. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked up by Josh Jones. And he will be
I can't believe I did that stupid shit.
On this first half of action. First half in the books.
It wouldn't let me call the
Watching
timeout
the
again.
NFL on EA Sports. So it's the Packers set to receive the kick. They've got the lead as well as we are underway in the 3rd quarter. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. The Packers offense now, they get ready to head back onto the field. And following that long touchdown pass, a one-play drive last time, we'll see if the defense, you know they're ready. They don't want that to happen again.
And you would have thought they would have been ready the last time. That's what you work on all the time. Make sure that no one gets behind you. That's the cardinal sin of defense, not giving up the long pass. They did. Let's see how they adjust.
To throw is Rodgers. Trying to lay one up deep. And he backs it away, and it falls down incomplete. Good coverage that time by Patrick Robinson.
Now, the secondary's really struggled today, but that's a little bit of a measure of revenge, isn't it? And they just followed the basic rules. See ball, knock ball away. Turned into a nice play.
Now Rodgers. Over the middle.
It's
incomplete. The linebacker, DeMario Davis, got a hand in to break that one up.
Catch the fucking
the numbers
ball,
have been good
bro.
in the passing game, and certainly a big reason why they have the lead. But now here, 3rd quarter, maybe go to the run game a little more?
Yeah, perhaps. I mean, after that incompletion, a little credit to the defense for shutting them down on that play. Maybe you try and run the football a little bit more in this spot. But they have to feel good about how they've been throwing it overall.
And he hits the former Saint, Jimmy Graham. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. They do get 9, but it leads to 4th down. They'll run it with Jones. And he will have first down yardage as he's brought down at the 41. A big roll of the dice on 4th and 1, but it pays off. They convert. Now it's Rodgers. He's going to air one out. Trying to get it to Cobb, and it's intercepted.
Oh, no. Oh, no.
First possession of the 3rd quarter, an interception, so maybe a second-half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. Yeah. A real dud for that one.
Has that happened to you before?
No, but I've heard stories about teams actually doing that back in the good old days.
In his own end zone, it's Breeze. And they will not get the connection there. It's incomplete.
Let's give some credit to the defensive guys on that play. Able to bat that one away. Sure looked like they were trying to hit the corner route.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. They'll throw again from their own end zone. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
Well, the obvious goal is to try and score a touchdown, but at the least, adding to a pretty big yardage total for his intended receiver there, huh?
Yeah, well, when you got a guy over 150 yards, keep chucking it deep to him, I guess.
Yeah, no doubt about it. You can get it to him short, and he can make plays that way, but I like what you just said. Throw it to him deep and get it in a big chunk.
And incomplete on that try. And the 3rd down pass falls incomplete. Now yet another incompletion here as they fail to connect on 3rd.
Anything on the line, I think to prove anything harder than this shit, right? To the league.
The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on 4th. They do go for it. It's Breeze. That's complete to Meredith. Still fighting through tackles. And they're going to get this all the way out past the 20. A big pickup there, 20 yards as they convert on 4th. This quarterback now over 300 yards now for the game, and time to improve on that as he's got a 1st and 10. They fake the give. Here's Breeze.
Fuck, he's open.
To eat this one as down he goes.
I think normally we would talk about this more with basketball players and football players, but let's adopt it in this case. He's a stat sheet stuffer.
Had the interception earlier, now a sack. What, he just needs a touchdown for the trifecta.
That's about all he needs, and he's going to go for it.
On 2nd down, Kamara. Room here to run.
Come on, run.
This
damn fucking bullshit right here, bro.
19 yards there on the pickup, and that'll make it 3rd and 1.
Yo,
now,
that's some bullshit. I should have been gone.
That's when you're seeing guys doing their job, and then some people doing a little bit more. Offensive linemen and tight ends, they're expected to block.
Right there,
but the wide receivers, all they want to do is catch passes. So when they block on a big-time running play and create extra space, you've kind of hit the jackpot there.
Ready?
Now Breeze on the bootleg.
Right to you. Wide the fuck open for a mile, and this nigga decided to throw it right at you.
And he's able to take this one back to the 36-yard
Yeah, you got that right. Dumb shit.
And you can't say enough about our man making the interception right there, Brandon. It's his 12th year in the league, and you told me before the game that he still got it, and he does. What a play that was to come away with the football.
Knocking at my dodo.
So after the INT, it's Rodgers. And this is taken in at the 5. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. Devontae Adams.
No way. Hell,
2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And that interception key as it leads to the touchdown.
He's lucky.
Now Rodgers feeling the pressure here and taken down. A sack back at the 7.
Well, they tried to get 2 and ended up getting none. because the quarterback had nowhere to go with the ball and ends up getting sacked.
Nowhere to go at all. Great job, though, defensively. They were ready. And here's Lewis.
Oh, my God.
And they're going to take over right there at the 22-yard line.
As that ball got away from him,
no fucking way. I hit the spin on his ass. It didn't
He
even.
felt his pain.
Yo, I better break this fucking control and go buy a
Tuck
new
it
one.
away. Take care of the ball. All the things he hears all week in practice, he didn't carry it over into the game.
I'll vouch for you, bro.
Rodgers.
Next time I press the motherfucking spin button or something shit.
Dancing to his left. This is caught. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. That's a good chunk of yardage. It's going to be canceled out.
And we always talk about hidden yardage in a game. That's going to count as that because now it doesn't go on the books, but now they have to make that up again, don't they?
Throwing now is Rodgers.
Yep, I seen him when he fucking cut right.
Into the end zone. Touchdown.
That motherfucker just fucked everything up. I didn't even click on him yet. I was about to until I seen him cut right, and when he did, I was like, too late.
Now Crosby for the point after. Crosby with the extra point, and the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful.
No way you kick my ass in my own team.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And here's Lewis. Oh, look at that. Oh, now he bowls him over. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get it up to the 29-yard line.
Telling me,
Out is the Saints
I guess my
offense now
controller's
as
trying
they
to
get
tell
ready
me,
to
yo,
take
I don't
over
want you
here.
breaking.
They are right now just ice cold. I mean, they have struggled big time in this game.
Because that bitch Dudley didn't spin.
So tough because we always talk about it being a team game and you need all 11 working well together. But every now and then, partner, you need that one guy.
And that's caught inside the 30. A breakaway for Michael Thomas. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown.
Nah, it did what it's supposed to.
Michael Thomas, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Saints get a bit closer. Now Sean Payton going to say, let's go for two on this one.
Let's get it. Let's get it.
They're going to keep it on the ground. And he's going to be hit and taken down in the backfield. Just nowhere to run that time. And the try for two is snuffed out. Lutz now to kick this one away. Short kick. One of the up middle take it now.
Right.
And they're going to wind up with pretty good starting field position as they get it up past the 35. And Green Bay getting ready to go as they take the field. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
He's going to launch this thing way downfield.
No, he did not.
And he's going to take it in.
Nobody hit the interlock stick. All you gotta do is stay where you was.
Cobb, 64 yards. And the Packers add on to their lead.
And this is obviously quite a performance. And most of the time when we talk about someone putting a team on their back, I think we're talking about a guy who runs the football. In this case, it's a guy out wide catching it, and he's done exactly that, truly leading his team right now towards victory.
3 touchdown catches. He's been the headliner.
To the crib. Take it to the crib.
And a fantastic
that big bitch is fast,
man.
And that's the type of return that puts a tremendous amount of pressure on
the defense. He was on his ass on no time. He was like, get here.
Almost like
come
it's
here.
A sudden change. Almost like
it was like a nigga in prison. Come here.
But boy,
bring that
what
ass.
a tough spot they're in.
He was, though.
Here we go.
On 1st and 10, here's Breeze. That's caught. It's Thomas.
Give me that
He'll be
shit.
taken down at the 2-yard line. 18 yards there, and it'll be a 1st and goal. And he's certainly been a huge factor in this when he's got the 2 touchdowns to his credit. Now they look to him again. He picks up the 1st.
Yeah, I can hear everyone saying, well, why don't you cover him, double him, triple him, do what you have to do. But sometimes they get locked into such a groove and such a connection, it doesn't matter how many guys are in his area.
He certainly looks to be in that groove right now. He'll get it up the middle. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield.
It's a tough one right there. He ran right into the teeth of the blitz as the linebacker was freed up in order to stuff that one for a loss. I think quarterbacks got to see that. Got to find a way to audible into something a little more advantageous.
The 2nd down attempt there knocked down as it leaves the quarterback's hand, and it's incomplete.
Hey. We're waiting.
They'll run it with Kamara. And he'll get him a bit closer as he's down to the 2-yard line. Only a yard that time, so now a decision to be made here on 4th and goal.
Tough first half for him, unable to put up the numbers he's used to producing. But with a guy like him, you and I both know it just takes a couple of explosive touches for him to make an impact on this game and on the stat sheet as well.
They'll go for it. It's Breeze. And he's got it. Touchdown, Saints. Zach Line, a 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Saints make some inroads here to that deficit. Big 4th down conversion for the score, and the defense, that is a tough pill to swallow.
Big time for them. How about them just deciding to go for it on 4th down? And, okay, forget the field goal. That looked like an easy 3 points. Yeah, you might have had a defensive breakdown in there, but they pressed the issue and found a way to get it into the end zone. Give them big credit for that.
This is taken about 7 yards deep. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The Packers offense now heading back out onto the field. They've really distanced themselves. They have put the pedal to the metal, I guess, so to speak.
So definitely have them in the rearview mirror, don't they? I mean, you're exactly right. Being able to string together these drives that end up in points, it's almost like a run in basketball to create that distance, and they're on a really big-time one right now.
It becomes contagious, doesn't it?
It absolutely does, because oftentimes it translates.
And Rodgers intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by Eli Apple. Look at the spin.
Balance.
And he will bring this across midfield to the 49-yard line. They needed a break. They needed to make a play here in the 3rd quarter. Defensively, they did that. Now they got to go quickly and get some points on the board.
And the best part is that they made their own break.
You gotta hate this shit.
Now they just look at their offense and saying, guys,
let's go.
Come on, capitalize on this one.
On 1st down, Breeze. It's brought in right side by Ginn. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. Well, where do you find that one in the playbook, Charles?
You don't. You absolutely don't. And sometimes what happens is guys want to make a big play, and they turn it into a really bad one. Sometimes you're best just to cut your losses and go down. I hope we don't see another play like that. I'll guarantee you the offensive coordinator, he's looking at his play sheet. He can't find it either.
Yeah, big loss there on the pass completion. Now Breeze throwing on 2nd down. He'll rifle this one deep right side.
Wide the fuck open.
And my goodness, another interception. Kevin King with a pick. And he will take this all the way up past the 40-yard line.
That shit played me like a motherfucker.
We always talk about possessions being at a premium in these games.
It was wide open a minute ago
throwing an
when I
interception
threw that
here,
pitch.
when you
It
have
was
to
finally
claw your
ready
way
to throw it
back
until
in,
he was all the way
that
on the
one's
other
gonna
side of the
hurt, and in
field.
a big way.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Lets it fly deep for Cobb.
Oh, you got it.
That is caught by Cobb. And it's a Packer touchdown. Randall Cobb, 58 yards. And the Packers add 6 to their lead.
That should have been another interception.
They were still throwing with a comfortable lead here late, and now that lead even more comfortable.
And your first thought is there bad blood that went into this one ahead of time, that maybe they're seeking some revenge or they just don't like them? But the other thing that always hits me is, are they worried about playoff positioning? Right? Are they worried about, do you need enough points in case there's a tiebreaker that comes into play later?
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. To return it, Alvin Kamara. And nice work on the return as they'll start their drive just past the 30-yard line.
Matt Ryan's out to sit right there ready to crush him. Spin move. That's all I can do.
So Brees going to lead the Saints up here, 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And now here is another interception. Picked up by Jair
How many interceptions is that? 5?
The number 7 usually lucky here. Not for him. 7 picks he's thrown in this game. That's only happened 6 times since 1960.
And I know that the most recent time it happened, the guy who threw him, he'd won a Heisman Trophy in college, so sometimes you just have a lousy game. Doesn't necessarily mean it's a bad career, but when you talk about one game, 7, you're right, not lucky at all.
Yeah, Ty Detmer, the last to do it in 2001 to throw 7 picks. Now a throw to the end zone on 1st down, but it winds up incomplete.
Let's give this defense some credit now. They let the guys get downfield, but when push came to shove, they stood their ground, and now they'll likely force a field goal attempt.
Telling you, bro.
Rodgers again here on 2nd and 10. Going for the deep ball.
Oh, why'd he stop?
He's got it. It's caught for a Packers touchdown. Equanimous St. Brown, 55 yards. And the Packers continue to roll. And that was just a fly route. There was no stop. He just went.
Yeah, and it was beautiful to watch because you have to set it up as you go along. Everyone knows he's fast, so you play him for that. That's the number one thing you want to take away. But as you go through a game, sometimes you vary the speed in which you come off the line of scrimmage and maybe start a little bit slower, get him to stop his feet a little bit as a defensive back, and then explode.
And he fucking what?
And he'll get into the end zone as the 2-point conversion is successful. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And here's Lewis. And now running right through it. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30 to the 33-yard line. Out onto the field comes New Orleans. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily to plays on the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. So the big play has them all the way down to the 30 now for 1st and 10. Throwing on 1st down is Brees. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. Brees will try again on 2nd down.
Wow, man, I ran, bro.
To Brees as he's taken down. Mike Daniels in there to bury him for a loss of 11. 3rd and long now after the sack of Brees, and the Saints up against it here. Shotgun now for Brees. He sets to fire deep. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by Tramon Williams. And the return goes up to his own 17-yard line. He couldn't get the hook up there that time with Thomas. With that interception, he just set a record that nobody ever wants to set, and that's the most picks ever in an NFL game.
Eight. The last time we saw 7, 2001, right?
Yeah.
He's with the Lions at that time. To get to 8, are we sure he knows what color jerseys his team's wearing?
We can't even go to the right dude. What the fuck?
And they do finally get him, but he takes it to the 25.
That's just making me mad as fuck, man.
A big play there. Rodgers to
Adams. Go to the right dude.
58 yards.
Neat. Dude, I was clicking up.
They go play action here on first down. Under pressure, and he'll go down. Sacked back at the 31. Cameron Jordan in there to sack him for a loss of 6. Now a play fake. Rodgers. This will be caught inside the 10. And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. Davante Adams, 31 yards. And that interception key as it leads to the touchdown. Crosby connects on the extra point, and the lead will swell by one more.
I don't even see you getting 80, bro.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And he'll probably wish he'd reconsidered here. It will cost him 10 yards as he's down at the 15.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
You ain't getting 80.
So Bree's going to lead the Saints up here, 1st and 10 at their
I'll
own 15.
run these fucking 3 minutes out.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. He's going to let it go again.
Intercepted.
And now here is another interception. Picked up by Josh Jackson.
Oh my God, why'd you touch him, 27?
All the way down close to the 30-yard line.
Oh, and that's a nice job defensively to get a piece of the football. He's going to pop it into the air, and then it's the tip drill. And good concentration by him to react to it and pull in the interception.
Throwing on first down is Rodgers. Wiggles free. Now he'll escape to his right. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be second and a couple.
Now
that was not a bad scramble there on first down. He didn't force it, nor did he throw it away. He was able to take off, and now he made it a very manageable 2nd and short.
He's crashing. He's checking crash. Inside. Here we go. 58.
On play action, Rodgers. And Graham's got it over the middle. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Give him 11 yards that time and a new set of downs. When we see another great performance like this out of Aaron Rodgers, you have to chuckle thinking that his only FBS offer was a walk-off. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. A.J. Klein coming in hard on the blitz. He gets him down for a loss of 4. Now Rodgers throwing on second down. And his throw is going to be incomplete. Eli Apple, good to the core there as he gets in and knocks it away.
Quick hands that time to knock that one away. It sure looked like a short touchdown, but able to get a good break on the football and force the incompletion.
On play action, it's Rodgers. And this will be caught. And the carnage continues. It's another touchdown. And that touchdown reception is the 5th for him in this game, and that ties the NFL record.
And a record that's held up since 1950. This is another person that's tied it, but think about this. Bob Shaw said it in 1950. Kellen Winslow came along and tied it. And then, of course, Jerry Rice tied it as well. And finally, we're seeing it here one more time. Phenomenal.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Kamara now to return. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. Time for a break. Back to finish it off on EA Sports after this.
Kiss my ass.
Breeze now on first down. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone.
They obviously don't want it.
You can draft the fastest, you can draft the most athletic guys, but if they don't know the art of positioning, sometimes it's all for naught. In this case, in the right spot, help force the incompletion.
Yeah, had his hands on it for a second. Would have been a tough catch, though. Falls incomplete. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back. Complete. And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. Give him 2 yards on that play. And just like that, it's third down. Working from the gun, it's Breeze. Now a desperation throw. He's got a man, complete. And they finally do get him, but not before he reaches the 27. A big play for the Saints on third down. 42 yards. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Now Breeze. And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds. A good pickup there, 26 yards. And we continue to see another example here of offenses just going for it.
And this game has really turned into a receiver's dream and a defender's nightmare because no one's being stopped throwing the ball downfield, and points are going on the board.
Trying to pound it in with Washington. And he gets halfway there down to the 1-yard line. It's a gain of a yard, and it'll set up 2nd and goal.
Every team we ever talk to that continues to run the ball in a game, even when they haven't had much success, all talks about attrition, don't they? If you keep running it, eventually good things are likely to happen. It's been a hard go in this game today, hasn't it?
Yeah, this defense, they met pretty much every challenge in front of them this afternoon.
They're still trying to run the ball, but they're not finding much space.
The Saints on third down, not so hot. 2 for 9 to this point. They're looking at a 3rd and goal here. They come out here in the eye. Breeze going to sneak it, and somewhat of a measure of revenge as he's in for the touchdown, but they still trail big time.
He'll take it, but he won't be able to smile about it. And yeah, that touchdown counts for their team.
Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. Try to drop it in, but it's incomplete.
Let me go ahead and show my age a little bit.
Wide open, the nigga won't go for the catch.
I liked it when they would fake it from the 3-yard line, right? When you'd line up, go ahead, and there's a fake, and he's going to get 2. That's great. But from the 15, the risk-reward, it's just not there.
So risky to get 15 yards on a fake. Well, you see the result right there.
Yeah, I know these young whippersnappers are trying to do different things in this game, but let's go back to old reliable. Kick the ball through the post.
Get off my lawn.
And if I say, yeah, I hear you, what does that obviously mean? Yeah, I'm going to do it.
319. 47 Mike, boys, 47. Check, 47. Jumbo! Zoom. Gun. Show, hey, let's go, come on. 319.
Rodgers throwing here. Looking deep for Adams. And he couldn't hang on. Would have been their 4th pick of the game. Instead, 2nd down.